So we left off in the last video that we could put this distance of 3,000 pi into a calculator and get a value, but it's more accurate to leave it as 3,000 pi. Example 3 talks about finding the arc length of AB. So when you're finding the arc length, it's the fractional part of the circumference of this circle. So we say that the arc length, AB with the arc symbol, is going to be a fractional part. It's going to be 45 degrees out of the whole 360-degree circle times the circumference. Okay, so it says we're going to find that length, so we better do arc length is going to equal, and we can reduce that fraction and make that fraction 1/8 of the circumference, which is going to be pi r squared. So let's, it's not pi r squared, it's 2 pi r, and r is 9. So we can say that the arc length is going to be 1/8 of 18 pi. We can put it in the calculator and we would get the arc length equals about 7.06 inches squared. I would like you to do question number 1 is part B. So please find the arc length AB of part B. Part C is only to show that sometimes it's easiest to just use the simple 1/4 of a circle, because 90 degrees is 1/4. If it was 180, it would be 2/4 or 1/2, and so on. And so if you were finding the arc length AB here, it would be very easy to say, okay, it's 1/4 of the circumference, which is 2 pi times 15, and you would work that out on your calculator. Example 4 says find the indicated measure. So here we're trying to find the circumference. Well, we're only given the arc length, 6.82 centimeters, and the fractional part of the circle, which is 75 degrees. So we can say that the arc length, we'll just call it AB like the other ones, equals the fractional part, some number of degrees, over 360 of the circumference C. So then we can say that this arc length, which is this, is going to be n over 360, and what do we do for circumference? It equals 2 pi r. Now, do we really need to have it as 2 pi r if we're just finding the circumference? I think we can just go from here and we can say this is the arc length. This is the number of degrees, the fractional part of the whole circle of 360 degrees, and we're going to find the circumference. So what we need to do is multiply both sides by 360 over 75 to get rid of the fractions. 360 over 75. So this cancels. And we get the circumference equals 360 times 6.82 divided by 75. So the circumference comes out to be about 32.75. I would like you to do part B for the second part of your question number 1.